Up outside and ties the game at 2. Kyrie Irving hitting it over Tony Parker. Just turned the ball over, but he had only 2 turnovers the other night against Dallas. James once again with his second dunk.
That's what that post action does that Chuck is talking about. Just you being in the area puts the defense in a different position.
Rachel just told us playing with a hyperextended elbow, an elbow that really he has been injured with most of the season. Irving with a nice block here by Mozgov, who kind of backpedaled his way in to set the screen.
That was nice. Mozgov setting a little
spot there. Parker remains on, and Gallinelli. That's the San Antonio 5 with under 2 to play in the first quarter. Look at the moves by Irving inside.
His ball handling is just ridiculous.
So Tim's going to play solid. Spitter's going to play solid. Danny Green's going to play. For the Parker and Kawhi Leonard ahead, this team's going to be tough. But that all depends on if they get the home court in any round.
Points in the paint. San Antonio plus 10 points in the paint tonight. Irving tries to carve his way by Duncan and
what a play.
Gets it to go.
I tell you what, this Euro step, Chuck, you're a big fan of Ginobili.
And Kevin Love.
Yeah, we may be hoping for him to get going a little bit more tonight, but he is having a much easier time with the Cavaliers in general, guys. Remember, he was the center of so much scrutiny for months. Never played on a high-profile team like this before. He had no idea what it was like to be at the center of that hot spotlight. Now he does things like turn off his social media, not listen to talk radio.
His play before All-Star break, his numbers were a lot better than they are now, and so you see him getting his rhythm back, and he's taking shots like that saying, I got my rhythm back. I'm not getting it back. I got my rhythm back.
Leads him in rebounding. His only misses this year have been games for rest. Irving right down the middle. Fending off the defense of Green.
Calipari, we coming for you. It would be so cool for me to call Auburn in the NCAA tournament.
Someday you might do that.
What about this year?
Irving.
Post-up player. If you want to know how to post up, maybe you should watch him with his jump hook. And you're right, Kevin. When he gets to spinning, you don't know how to guard.
And Kyrie's coming right back at him.
So that's how I guard. I make him guard his 3.
Trailblazers one night. You got those Splash Brothers out there. Anthony Davis. He's like, ooh, Anthony Davis.
How about Kyrie Irving continues to score now with 30. Nice defensive play by Shumpert. The galloping Kyrie Irving all the way for 2. Seems to be shifting just a bit here.
Well, they better get it before Tony Parker comes back in.
Oh, what a play by Irving. He gives you a move with every part of his body.
Finishes strong in here. I don't know how he splits that. That's like Mark Price like back in the day. With
James, Jones, Irving, again the crossover into Thompson.
Great pass.
All time in rebounding. Like we said as we began the game, almost averaging a double-double, and up high with a nice catch is Thompson.
The best player I ever played with was Andrew Toney, and we ruined his career in Philadelphia.
Oh, nice dive inside by Irving.
Yeah, we ruined his career in Philadelphia trying to make him play with the same type of feet problems that Kevin Durant has. The kid's obviously one of the best players in the world. I don't think you want to take chances with him, so they got to be very careful with Kevin Durant.
Kyrie Irving is 40 points in 41 minutes, 40 points in 26 shots. He's got it again. Green defending. What a 3! That was terrific.
That was. It kept him in the game.
Shot clock. Parker. Another switch. Thompson defends. Tony Parker. Rebound by Leonard, and a big one it was.
Myself to get this rebound, I'll stay right there.
Splitter comes in for Gallinelli. Another miss.
Well, LeBron screwed up. The mouth up.
Got Parker. Corey Joseph is in. Ginobili on the ball. And Leonard. Kyrie, a 3. Good! He got it at the buzzer.
Wow.
They'll check it out.
Wow.
Well, they didn't do it. Look at this pick. No switch.
I don't know what they were doing in this situation, but I always believe in fouling. I will tell you this, and I hate to say it. As great as my boy Kawhi Leonard has played tonight, this is his fault.
It was almost as if Kawhi thought he was going to continue to drive. You see him hesitate for a second. But with a guy like Kyrie Irving in his handles, you don't know. He could give you a hands up. You don't know how to guard him when he has the ball in his hand, a live dribble.
Kristen Thompson, he's one of the great offensive rebounders in the game, as we talked about. Number 1 coming off the bench in that category. Number 3 overall. Irving with another 3 and 49.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving.
Actually put Kevin Love at the center, take Tristan Thompson out, so that I could play 4 small and 1 in to try to get some other movement.
51 for Kyrie Irving.
Wow, what a show.
Defense Green is on LeBron. Irving. Diao there, another triple.
Wow.
Every chamber is filled tonight for Kyrie Irving. 55.
Wow.
Ball hands. Just look at that. He gives you a hands up. You think he's going to shoot. He comes back, crosses you over.
But that's one. I would like to see him get some going to the basket.
LeBron for 3.
Wow, what a shot.
What a hit for LeBron James. He's got 30. He is 10 of 20 from the field since January 15th in three-point shots made. First quarter, 16 in the second, 8 in the third, 16 in the fourth, and now 11 in overtime.
3 straight series in the Western Conference.
San Antonio has not lost in the month of March since 2013. They were 16-0 last March. They were 4-0 this, and they lose tonight in overtime. And Kyrie Irving with a historic performance with 57 points.